Hello everyone, welcome to part 3 of enumeration, which is basically the part 10 of the KubePwn Kubernetes series. So in this video, we will look for a very important and very critical topic, which is the service tokens. So service accounts or service tokens are being used by everywhere, and they are being used is to call certain services where the service account will be authenticated using either credentials or using tokens. The modern era, it all works with the the CA certs and tokens. And similarly, Kubernetes is also built on the same concept where the service accounts or service tokens are being used to interact from the modern day worker nodes kubelet to API server, and some other some other some other things in this as well in Kubernetes. They all connect with Kube API server using the service tokens. Now, many a times what happens is that the pod on which we land is most of the time is root, and because of my experience as well, the web applications that are vulnerable, they tend to land as a root, but they are being but and many a times the developers and the Kubernetes administrators, they do not protect the service tokens, and they are being lying as orphan on the machine. So we will see if we can access the service tokens. Let me go back. Let me clear the screen. Actually, I was testing something, but this is fine. So the service tokens, they store it in the directory called as service tokens on the Kubernetes IO. So they always run under var run secrets kubernetes.io/service account, and let's see. So we have the CA cert, which is which is very required. We have the namespace and we have the token that is stored under this. So if I do, oops, sorry, if I do cat var run secrets kubernetes.io/service account/token, here we go. This is your JWT token. And if you want to decode it, you can decode the JWT token using the jwt.io. You can go to jwt.io website, which will decode your token, but and you can play around it. So this is the header. This is the your token decoded payload value. This is the token expiry date. This is the IT value. This is the AS value. This is the GTI. This is the Kubernetes function calls, and these are the UID, which is the very specific. This is the one after, and this is the sub. Now it is asking for the public key. If you want to provide it, if you can extract the CA cert, you can upload the CA cert here, and you can look for the whole JWT token. But what I am looking for here is not this. Let's look what is the certificate value var one secrets. This is kubernetes.io service account /ca dot sorry ca.crd. This is the your certificate. Okay, so we will use these certificate and credentials, and let's try to connect with the Kube API server. Okay, so we will use this API. This is the API call. We will store the token under the token variable. Then we will do a namespace store under the namespace variable, and we will store the CA cert under the CA cert variable. And let's use the curl command to check what all pods are running under the same namespace. And I got a 403. So this means that even if we are able to extract the tokens, the administrators have not provided the rights to the root user to connect to the API server. Okay, let's see, if we can check the permission of this particular, service account onto the API server. For this, I will run the curl command and we will use the cluster roles and we get a 403 again. So this means this particular user has not proper permissions. Okay, so I will clear it out. So now we need to think of what exactly we can do about it. Okay, because till now we didn't get any much luck. We didn't get any proper luck where we can find the misconfiguration in this Kubernetes cluster. So what we can do over here? So what? So in the next video, we will go back to the old school, methodology to find out the misconfiguration, because sometimes we do miss the old school method. So we will look for a very critical vulnerability, that is that we have embedded into the Kubernetes cluster, of course, for you to practice, which will help us in the real time scenarios to identify whether this particular Kubernetes cluster is mounted at this particular point or it is mounted on where. So we need to identify the capabilities of the particular user. Okay, so that when we are getting that particular information, we can try to mount something onto the already mounted point. So we'll meet in the next video with the Linux capability class, which is very critical, and I will showcase certain things which you can try it out in your Kubernetes cluster as well. And then we will identify the vulnerability which we can exploit and try to get out of the Kubernetes cluster. So thank you everyone. That's all for this video. We'll meet in the next video. Keep liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you're liking my content. If you want to collaborate, please do drop me a message on LinkedIn. I'm happy to collaborate with everyone. So thank you everyone. Have a nice day.